I borrowed this bag from JB outside. He said if I don't return it, he's gonna take his 757 and crash it into my house. So I guess we better get to this review. Big shout out to JB outside for letting me borrow his bag. I've used it for a couple of weeks now. I got some thoughts about it, so we're gonna get into it. What bag is this? We gotta start the video off right. This is the new GORUCK M23. I kind of missed out on the 22. It was here for a moment and then it just disappeared into thin air. So they came out with I guess an updated version. This is the 21 liter version of this bag. It's an everyday carry bag. It's what GORUCK says is a modern take on the M1945 field bag. It used in World War II. I'm gonna flash up on the screen so you can take a look at that bag. I think they did a pretty good job of representation. We can't talk about this M23 in like a bubble. Like, there's not another bag from this company that's awesome. So we gotta put on the table, we got 21 liter bags. We might as well be talking about the same thing here. We're talking about everyday carry. We're talking about toughness. We're talking about reliability. We're talking about convenience. Put the GR1 on the table as well. So the GR1 and the M23, we're gonna get to the GR1 in a second. Let's give this its proper due right now and just talk about this bag, right? This is a top loading bag. You guys already know. I got a bias against top loading bags. Not my favorite design. So this, I want to go into this. I went into this with eyes wide open. I wanted to give it a fair shot. So let me not take any more time. Let me show you the things that I do like and the things that I don't like. We'll talk about the specs. We'll bring the GR1 back. We'll put that on the table and compare them. But let's go. All right, so this is a 19-inch tall pack right here, 14 inches wide, 7.5 inches in depth. There's two versions of this pack. There's a 21 and then a 26. The 26 must be huge, because this is 19 inches tall. I think that's bordering on the line of this pack is just for somebody that's 6 foot and over. So 19 inches tall pack is under that line, so pretty much everybody should be able to use it. Once it gets above like 20 inches, it's like, all right, you need to be 6'1" or better. So this pack, you might be looking at it, like the materials on the outside look a little different from what we're usually seeing on a GORUCK pack. This is made out of aerobic nylon 420D. And usually GORUCK packs are made out of Cordura, that 1000D. It's super rough and tough, right? So this is a fabric that this is my first time using, and I got some thoughts about it. Yeah, I got some thoughts about it. So one thing that GORUCK did change on pretty much all their lines is the back panel and the materials used. This looks really familiar, the back panel, right? It's almost the same as all the GR1s that I've used throughout the years. But they have changed I think they changed it in 2023. They put a 210 backing, high tenacity Cordura on the back. They said they tested it. They do all the stuff in the mud. They carried the logs on the beach. They did all of that stuff, and they came back and said that this fabric, this 210, is tough enough to be on a GORUCK bag. Hey, I respect it. I'm glad they did the testing and they come back. Now, the M23, right? What they've done is made this a roll top bag that has a lot of quick access compartments on the outside of it. You got a zip over here, and then you got a zip over here. So we got as long as you can remember where everything goes. So let me take you to the pocket that I like the most. So you have two zippers on this one side, and then you have two zippers on this one side. So let's right, left. All right, that's for me. Y'all are watching in reverse on the camera. So this pocket right here is your quick access pocket. I like it. I like it a lot. So it's down the side, it's actually got some volume to it, some dimension to it. It's got two pockets in there. It may be kind of hard for you guys to see. I have to roll in a B-roll shot, but you can see these pockets. Now the plastic fabric in the pockets right here, yeah, it's good. It's a good, and it's a good placement of the pockets right here. So I have in there a little Savada trinket pouch that fits in there. It's like one larger and then one smaller pocket right here. Then on the other side, I have my wallet. You know, I got a little bit of, I got a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? I got a little couple of dollars. One thing that I wish that was in this pocket, which we'll see later, is a keychain leash, right? Because I want that quick access to go whoosh, whoosh, and then get to my keys. But yeah, so I put my cell phone in there because, like I said before, there is space in this pocket. So that's quick access number one. Quick access number two is this one right here. So two quick access pockets. This is my left, on the left side of the bag. So in here you have a big pocket. This reminds me of, like, I've seen a couple of bags that are doing this pocket. This pocket goes this way in the bag, right? Modern day fare, I think I've seen some Evergoods packs like this with the pocket right here. Now this pocket is clean. There's no organization in there. I've just put the cap 1 in there. I always get the cap 1 and the cap 2 mixed up. But anyway, inside there, you can kind of see the space, nice pocket in the inside, and you have a gray material as your lining material. I would consider it high visibility, right? So this cap 1 fits in there with absolutely no problem. Maybe a book, some flatter items are gonna go in this front pocket, right? On this side, like we're walking around this bag, right? On this side, this is your entrance to the main section, right? If I didn't have this side access, I probably would not be reviewing this bag. So I think they recognize that nobody wants to do all of the things to get into this, to the top access of this bag. So give me a quick access to this bag, and we'll go through. Matter of fact, why not? We'll just go through what I have right now, and you can kind of see that what fits in the hole. No pun intended there. So I have my Steam Deck. This is the inner case that, you know, goes inside the larger case with the Steam Deck. And then I have a jacket in there that you can kind of pull out. There's a good visibility. It's not horrible visibility inside of this thing. Because like sometimes when they do these pockets on a top-loading bag, there's some visibility issues that we have to contend with, even when they put a pocket here. So you can pretty much see everything that's in there. The light gray interior lining that's inside of the bag definitely does help. See, so I've upgraded my headphones. It's been years. So I didn't even upgrade to the XM5s, the Sony XM5s. I upgraded to the Sony XM4s, slight increase, because the Sony XM5s don't fold. So until they fold, Sony, then I'm gonna stick to the ones that fold. I know you don't care about that. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm carrying. Cap 2 right here. Cap 1 and Cap 2, I'm gonna do a separate review on these very soon because I don't think they get enough credit as organizers, right? So that's your inside pocket. Now, we're still on the right side, but we're going around to another pocket. What would have been helpful, because you're gonna have all of these different zips on the side of the bag, like all of these different pockets, would have been maybe just a couple of colors differences in the zipper pulls, because these are a smaller zipper. Yeah, they're like a number 5, but like, you know how GORUCK does their paracord zipper pulls. It would have been nice to have some different colors or some kind of way you kind of remember what you're going into, because this one is your water bottle pocket, right? Big 32-ounce Nalgene fits in there. There's no water in there. 32-ounce Nalgene fits in there, and it's a huge pocket. I have no doubt you have one of those big, I don't know, 64-ounce Yeti cups. You probably could fit that in there as well, to be totally honest, man. This is a huge pocket. The only drawback is, you know, this pocket takes away from your interior space. Now, this is a 21 liter pack, And I think that is more than sufficient to, everyday carry. Like this is the stuff I everyday carry. Even with the water bottle, I still have space, and I'll show you that extra space. So there you go. You got a water bottle pocket on the side. So the number one thing that I like about this pack is the quick access. I got access to the main section. I got a quick access to my knives and stuff that I keep in the cap too. I got quick access on the side to get my wallet and keys and cell phone. I got quick access into the main section, one zip into the main section, and then I also have one zip to get to my water bottle pocket, right? So that's my number one thing that I like about this bag. All of the pocketing that they've chose to go all the way around the kind of the belt of the pack right here. The number two thing that I like about this pack is gotta be the shoulder straps. The shoulder straps are excellent. They are like the regular GR1, GR2, GR3 shoulder straps. Carry a lot of weight, very comfortable. Yeah, it's excellent, excellent. And the grab handle. I heard some rumblings on the internet. You know how reliable that is. That they didn't like the grab handle, but this grab handle is fine. I have no qualms about this grab handle. So those are the things that I like, right, on this pack. So let's talk about the things that I don't like so much. Top loading bag, right? Top loading bag. I guess I gotta go around to the back first, right? So you guys already know, this is my one and only editing laptop. I do all my YouTube videos on this. And this is a 15-inch Dell XPS. Now, in most 21-liter GORUCK bags, I'm able to put this laptop in the back. However, in this 21-liter bag, I'll open up the bomb-proof laptop compartment that's back here in the back. I was, checking it out. I was loading it up because that's one of the first things JB outside told me to do. He was like, man, give it a chance. Load it up, traveled around with it, and then render your opinions on it, right? So I was loading it up, put my 15-inch laptop in there, and I was like, what is going on? I think I got shorted. I got robbed. This doesn't fit in the back panel. And then when I went to the GORUCK website, they said a 14-inch laptop is the largest size laptop you can fit in the 21-liter. You have to get the 26 if you want to put a 15-inch laptop in. I was like, what, bro? Come on. Like, yeah, that's the laptop sleeve. It's got that, high tenacity nylon in the inside with the gray material, but that was a huge letdown. Same design that was on the GR1. You got to kind of move the shoulder straps around to get access. That was a letdown. I was like, what's going on? Are we in reality here? I don't understand why that would be a thing, because I think they're close to the same size. I don't know, but that was a letdown for me. There is a sternum strap on this bag that it comes with the sternum strap, so that's kind of out of the character of GORUCK. You don't usually get their sternum strap. So then, now let me take you to the next thing that is questionable, right? It's this fabric on the outside. It looks really good, and I understand that this is at a lower price point, so we'll talk about the price. It's $245. Yeah, it looks really good. JB sent this to me. He hadn't had it long because this bag hasn't been out long. And if you check out the bottom, I'm gonna blame it on him because when I got the bag, it already had some wear at the bottom. And I was like, nah, not on a GORUCK. Not after like, a month of use? It can't be. So I don't know what he was doing unless he threw it out of his airplane. Yeah, it's got some rub on it already. Like the fabric definitely has some abrasion to it. So I'm blaming that on him. I'm gonna send it back just like he sent it to me, right? So that's what it is. I was like, how? What was he doing that it got some abrasions? Then I started using it and I started seeing some, if it bumps something really hard, you can abrase this material. It's not Cordura. So just be expecting of that. Like I said, month and a half of use between two people, and I was like, nah, bro. I don't know about this material long term. So GORUCK said they tested it. My experience with it, just seeing this, and mostly came from JB, and then my experience with it, just a couple of scuffs. I don't know. That's a big question mark right there. You do have the GORUCK patch right here in the middle. You could change that, put your own flag up there. I always like to see them carry that through, because even if you take it off, it's black. It's got the arrowhead right here, so it's good, right? Definitely good. So here we get to the top loading access. Trying to put my biases, my baggage away, right? These fidlock straps have little arrows on them. It's so cute, right? They put the little arrows on them. Fidlocks I have no problem with. Now, when you pull them, you have some extension here. So if you want to make this bag a little taller, like you go on hiking and you got more stuff in there, you can get this bag taller. You can extend this strap out. But I think they recognize that this is the interaction that I hate with top loading bags. There's a closure system. No matter if it's a fidlock or whatever, you got it. That's step one. Then step two is pulling this back. And then step three is undoing the drawstring. And then step four is actually looking into the pack and that's a lot of damn steps, right? So yeah, on the top lid, you have a pocket. It's a good sized pocket. Quality GORUCK mesh right here. In here, this is where I guess GORUCK is telling you this is where your keys go, sir. So inside you have a key clip. It's on a plastic. It's short and it's on a plastic clip. You guys already know how I feel about plastic clips. Got my leather sunglasses case, super nice. That fits in there. So you could put like your wallet and stuff in here. You have multiple steps to get inside the pack. So I guess that's what they're thinking. Like, somebody wants to get their keys. They want to have, want them right on the outside of the bag. So they put them up here in the lid. But I'm willing to roll those dice and have my keys where I could just get into the bag really quickly on the side. I actually opened the wrong pocket. This pocket right here, I wish there was a lanyard in there. You see it on some Bellroy packs. They have like a little lanyard in there. You can pull your keys out. I think this is the place that I would want that. Honestly, right? So we'll flip this back. We'll go through the dreaded drawstring of top loading bags where they have this little part right here. I'm biased, you know what I mean? Like, I'm biased. So take this with a grain of salt. This might be the bag for you, but for me, it's like, all right, we'll do this. We'll undo this fabric on the top, and then we'll roll this down so we can they have pockets in here. That's why I'm not just doing this. I want to show you guys. So there's a pocket in here. It's a good idea right there on the top. It's not too deep inside of the bag, so you can undo this and then you can get to your stuff. That's where I put my knife and my Sharpie and my pen. I thought this was the best place for these items. I think that this is the best place for these items. I probably could have put them in like an admin pouch or organizer. But I use this. I use this pocket. So for my time of carry, this pocket is not that deep. It only comes down to about here. But it's a good use of space. Inside the main section, we start to get into, this is another thing that I don't like. It's not specific to GORUCK. Just all these bags with the top loading access. And I have to sneeze. But yeah, so you kind of see this black hole, right? This is a black hole of who knows what you're going to grab. So you can kind of see. Let me stop being dramatic. So you can kind of see. So I can this is my little moleskin planner. And then the gray interior helps. Definitely helps. You can see you can see mostly to the bottom of this bag. Let me stop being dramatic. So the fabric in here is good. I like it. It's just a lot of steps, right? Just a lot of steps to get inside. Now let's load it up the same way. We'll put the cap 2 in the bottom. We'll put the cap 2 in the bottom of the bag. It kind of was running into that water bottle a little bit. We'll put our Sony XM4s, and then we'll put our Steam Deck in here. put our steam deck in here. It's got a tight, and then we'll put our jacket on the top. We'll just stuff it in there and pull it up. Close it up. Just want y'all to see the steps. Close it up, this string. Close it up. Then I'm gonna grab our fidlocks. Bear in mind when the fidlocks, when you take them off, the fidlocks want to fall to the ground. Just bear that in mind, right? So, and close it up. Now we're ready. We're ready to head out. Now, if we want to get it something out really quickly, we definitely can go to this pocket right here and kind of pull stuff out from the side, right? Let's pull that. Let's pull the GR1 back into the picture, right? This one's empty, right? This is empty. I don't have it loaded up. Most of my stuff is in here, right? Say I want to get something out of the GR1. What do I do? One step. I'm inside, baby, and I can see everything inside of this bag. If I pull it open, I lay it flat. I got my stuff here. I got my whatever. I even kind of hook up my GR1 with the Molly. I put my sunglasses up here at the top, and then I have like a magazine holster where I put, usually my knives will be in here, and my pens. So this is my kind of my quick access. It's right here on the top. When I unzip it just a little bit, boom. When I want my knife, pull it out. Now, I want my knife out of here. You kind of got to position it. You could put it here and kind of get your knife out of here. So that would be one step in here. You want a bigger item. Say I have a jacket in here. And I can't get it through this side access. Is probably not the best way to pull a jacket out, or you would think that the quickest way. So you got to do a lot of pulling to get that jacket out. Jacket's in here. Zip, zip. One step to get the thing out. This, not so much. I think, and it's pretty much like that for every, I'm not going to play out any more scenarios for y'all, but it's pretty much like that with every interaction with this bag. I feel like especially if I want to get in the main section, I feel like I'm being robbed a little bit of my time and effort. And then I think for me, the 15-inch laptop thing, I don't know why that would be, because this 21 liter GORUCK GR1, the same 15-inch laptop, goes in here with no problem. So why would that be? Somebody got to explain it to me. I'm sure it's something in the design, something way over my head that somebody's going to tell me and try to, explain to me why that would be. But why aren't the back panels almost the same volume? So that kind of pissed me off, to be totally honest. And then, so now I'm moving into the comparisons. We already got the laptop thing situated. This wins. All right, let's talk about the fabric. This wins. Quick access to most of your stuff. This wins. Price. This wins, right? This wins. This is $245. This is $335. So for $90 more dollars, this one is. If you're paying $245, bro, save your extra $90. Wait to the next paycheck, get that extra $90 and buy you a GR1. That's what I'm going to say. This is just one guy's opinion. Like, doesn't go for everyone in the carry community. I only speak for myself. If I had a choice between this and a GR1, I'm choosing a GR1 all day and twice on Sundays. So that kind of ends the debate about this. $245 for this. I have questions about the laptop, the materials, the frustration with the opening. I'm gonna say I'm waiting for the 24, the M24. I hate to be hard on GORUCK. I love GORUCK. This is the honest truth. I love GORUCK stuff. I probably purchase more stuff from GORUCK than any other company. I don't do any sponsorships or anything with them. And the reason why, like, you're hardest on the people that you care about. Your heart is on the things that you love the most. So that's probably why I give them the most ish, right? Because I want their stuff to work. Like, they talk a good game and they deliver a good game as well. This one, not so much for me. So the next one, I'll probably check out and buy. I love GORUCK stuff. The GR1 is probably, if you watch any of my reviews, it's always like my number one or my number two. Usually it's my number one bag, and I'm tough on the criticism of their bags. I'm just a regular guy, you know, like I'm one guy out of millions who use their gear. But this is just my opinion. JB, this bag's coming back to you, homie. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it in the mail. Guys, if you like this review, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe. I welcome you. Come on in, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.